Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Memorial Day weekend. The last video I posted was a little cryptic. I was building platforms and had this area cleared out. You notice there's some stuff there now. So we did make a quick trip back to Iowa because we have a sale pending on the Fort Madison house, which is excellent news. So hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we can close on that, but we were in need to go back and get the rest of our stuff out. So quick trip back to Iowa to get that stuff. We were able to touch base with some friends and family while we were back there. Shout out to my son Jace and his fiance Desi, who helped us load up and helped get kind of the rest of the stuff out of the house that we weren't bringing to Colorado. So he got some of that stuff, which he crammed into his house. So thank you for that. I do very much appreciate you taking care of that, Jace. So keep it up. You're doing great, and I appreciate all your help. We also got to visit with Dick and Pat, Lisa's parents. When we visited with them, they were always keen to help us out whenever they can, and we talked about chickens and getting chickens. So we were given by Dick and Pat, Lisa's parents, a bunch of stuff that will aid in the raising of chickens. We got feeder, water stand. It's not all behind me, but a lot of it is. Some little feeders, heated pan to make sure water doesn't freeze, roost box to hang on the wall. So we got a lot of the materials to get us where we need to be with chickens and then not have to go out and buy stuff. We're also able to go over and visit with my sister and her husband, Joe and Jimmy, and Mom and Melvin. Had supper with them and got to sit down and visit and spend some time with them. Unfortunately, we had some good friends, Bill and Vinny back in Iowa. Her son passed away a week ago last Friday, so we had the services for that. They feel blessed that they even asked me to come with everything going on in small crowds. Asked me to talk a little bit, which I did. Her son, though he had his troubles, was a guy with a big heart, and I'm glad I had a chance to know him, and I know many other people are glad they had a chance to know him. So this is take 3 on the video. There was also supposed to be some videos from Iowa, but we had some technical difficulties, which is the same reason that this is take 3, because take 2 I went outside and it was windy, and I was going to show you the tomatoes and the cucumbers, which tomatoes are great. We lost a pepper plant, something at the top of it. Lisa's greens, lettuce and stuff started to come up, and then something ate it. So there's a few more coming up. So I'll probably move the camera and get that on there so we can figure out what's eating our stuff and make it stop. But I think I'm gonna have to build something so nothing can get up into there. We got some tomato cages from Dick and Pat as well, so we can get the tomatoes supported as they continue to grow, and they're looking great. We've got some beans, green beans coming up, and the garden's looking good. I would take you out there, but it's windy off and on, as well as starting to sprinkle a little bit. We had good weather for our travels back on Tuesday. Yesterday coming back, we got back here about 8 o'clock Colorado time. Hit a little bit of weather along the Kansas-Colorado border, but we skirted through before it really went through. Could watch a nice storm in the rearview mirror as we were driving west. So good travels, got everything unloaded today, U-Haul trailer put back, getting everything kind of resorted for living out here. I know I've talked about dust a little bit, but just for a gauge. The car's been sitting inside since Tuesday, and as you can see, this is take 3 because there's 2 lines on my windshield. But so Tuesday to Saturday, and this is what happens to everything inside the building that's not in the box. I think the box we've gotten buttoned up pretty decent. The dust isn't near as bad in there. So I think I'm going to wrap this up since I didn't get the videos from Iowa. I am going to put just a few pictures. I'll tail on to the end of this. And then I think we're going to go visit a couple more family members that are actually up in Denver, visiting my cousin. Her brother's up from Minnesota, so we're going to go get to see Paul and Tammy up at Lee's place. Hope you are having a good Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. For those that we didn't get to see while we were back, or even know that we were back in Iowa, I apologize. But we're quickly figuring out that on trips back, it takes a lot of time to bounce around, and I knew we had one day of packing the house up and one day for the funeral services. So it was we packed a lot into 4 days. So I'm gonna wrap this up. So have a good day, stay safe. If you like these videos, feel free, please like, subscribe. If you think you know somebody who might like it or want to share it on any of your social media sources, feel free to do so, because I think I'm going to see if I can build a subscriber base, and we'll see how that goes. So hopefully in the future we start seeing more organized videos that flow a little bit better, and I'm going to continue to try to get better on my video editing, and might actually look at some equipment so I can do some better production. I've got to find a way to not have the wind noise when I'm walking around outside and things like that. So anyways, happy Memorial Day, everybody. I hope you're having a great Memorial Day. Stay safe out there.